Hello people, feels like I haven't done this in ages, probably because I haven't. I thought I'd show a few pickups again, what I usually do. I think I'll start with the giant thing I've got simply because it's going to take up most of the room. This was a pickup off of Facebook actually, just over 100 quid. I thought this was a good deal. I will pick it up, if I can lift it. It's a Logitech G920 steering wheel for the Xbox One. I've been wanting to set up a racing rig for a while, and just never thought I'd be able to afford one, because this wheel started off at like 400 quid. I think you can get them for about 200-ish new now, but you have to grab a seat and everything for it. I'll end up probably getting the play seat challenge, only because it's cheapest at like 154 quid, and it's like a deck chair that can fold away, because I don't have the greatest deal of space. But I thought that was a bargain. Right, let's see what else we got. If any of these are repeats from before, it's just been so long that I can't remember which bits I've shown and which bits I haven't. I don't think I've shown any of this. Up first is the one and only Wii game I picked up, which was a copy of Knights Journey into Dreams. Might show the odd few discs, I can't be bothered to show them all, but I picked up one PS3 game. It was actually really cheap, but I think it's because it was in the shop and it's the American version, but I'm not too fussed by that. There's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't know if this is supposed to have a manual, but it's just got a little slip in there with it. Right. Picked up two PSP games. One of them I haven't played yet. Strangely, I ordered this, then I started watching an episode of GameSack, and it popped up on it. I only ordered it because I was interested by the title. I'd never heard of it. It turns out it's a bit like a little tower defense kind of game, where you have to make like a maze, and get as many minions as you can, and then try to defend yourself. Basically, you're evil. Which was, what did I do to deserve this, my lord, 2. So, yeah, it's still sealed. I haven't tried it yet. But this is what I have been playing on the PSP. I know a lot of people are boycotting CEX at the moment, but I had to do this. Got a copy of The Third Birthday. It's the Twisted edition, so it's got the art book. It's in a red case. It's got some pictures and things in it. But this goes for like quite crazy money now on eBay. I've had a look. CEX are selling them for £18, so I'd jump on that if anyone's interested in it. It's the third Parasite Eve game. It's pretty fun. I haven't put a great deal of time in it, but the time I have been playing on the PSP, it's been this. The only thing, the box is a little tatty, but other than that, everything inside's mint. Picked up a couple of PS1 games. I bought this one simply because I needed a case, hence why the case on this is falling apart. But it was £1, so £1 for a case was alright. Action Soccer 2, I replaced my broken Dino Crisis case with it. A game I remember playing as a kid, haven't played it again since. And I remember it being just, the controls being awful. I used to play a lot of the SmackDown games back then. And then I tried to play this, and it didn't seem right, which was WCW Mayhem. But it'd be fun to have a go at it again. Also randomly came across a copy of Worms, so grab that. Everyone knows what Worms is. I want to know, is this a bundle copy or something? Because it has no barcode. And from what I can see, it doesn't seem reprinted. But don't know. Found a game called Descent. It looks like some kind of space shooter game. I haven't tried it yet. See if I can get it to focus. Come close, focus it. Yeah. Still got its pound sticker on the back of it. Don't know. Find things for £1, I always grab them. I played the first one of these. I didn't know there was a second one, so when I found it, I grabbed it. Die Hard Trilogy 2. It looks like it's pretty much the same game, just more levels. It's got 3 different types of games on it. One's like a bomb defusal, if it's like the first one. One's like a light gun game. One's a bit of a shooter. One's a driving game. That's what it looks like. Alright. I found one NES game, randomly. Terminator 2. If it's gonna focus. I think I got this something random, like £1.77 or something. Don't know about that. Also, as I was watching a video by Glory Hunter the other day, and he was saying he goes back he wants to go back and get a Discworld case, which is a good idea if he can get it. If it's just the case. Any games I come across that are expensive and I can just get the case for them, I usually grab them and then slowly but surely try to find the other bits. So saying that, I found for a couple of £2 the box for Pokemon Heart Gold, if it will focus. Yeah. Which had the manual and all the little bits inside it. I've also already got the Poker Walker for this, so now just missing the game. Getting there slowly but surely. I don't know where I've put everything. I grabbed a couple more games for the 360 collection. There's one that I did have, but I've lost the disc for it. Can't find it anywhere. So when I found it again for £1, I grabbed it, and it's in like pristine condition. Seen it. Box office smash. Very easy 1000G that. Already done it. This one I don't even know what the point of this having a disc is, but I need it for the complete collection, and it was only £1.99. I don't know if it even works still, or because you can just download the game for free, I'm pretty sure. Which was World of Tanks Combat Ready Starter Pack, but it says it requires like a 3 gig download as well, so I really don't know what's on that disc. Also for £1 I finally found the last Lord of the Rings game for the 360, which I didn't have. Lord of the Rings Conquest. Not a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I did like Pandemic games though, so I'll give that a shot. And I think this was like 50p or something, and it was actually in good nick. And I've got to get the sports games at some point. So PGA Tour 09. Picked up one PS4 game, which I didn't want to go online to find this because that's easy. But actually finding this somewhere in a shop did my head in. Randomly came across it in a shop I always go in. And they said, "Oh, Mark, I've been looking for that forever. It's like, oh, we had this out the back actually. We've been holding it for someone for like a month or something." So luckily they didn't come back, so I got to grab it. Drive Club VR. I loved the main Drive Club game. Got all the trophies on it, so thought let's try to do that again with the VR one. And to end on, got the random PS2 stuff that you can find anywhere, so if you grab it, why not? This I grabbed because I needed a case for something. I can't remember what it was. The case is in the old case that I wanted to change out at the moment, but it's only slightly damaged around the edges, so you probably won't even notice the case is a lot bad. But it was 50p, and it's a Piglet's Big Game. Why not? Grab a game I don't have, and a case. So this is one towards kind of the horror collection. It's the sequel, I think, to a PS1 game, which I also have not played. So I'm going to try and get the PS1 one before I try this. I think the PS1 one, I think it's like a survival horror, but sci-fi related in a way. But I haven't played it. That was a CX buy. I think it was £6. So not one you come across very often. Just because I used to play this a lot as a kid, really enjoyed it. Doesn't hold up well now, I don't think. Just the humour in it annoys me, to be honest with you. But just to keep going with the Tony Hawk's collection, I've got Underground too. What else did I get? Oh, I got in the same lot of stuff. There's 3 games. It was Piglet's Big Game. Yeah, Piglet's Big Game, Tony Hawk's Underground, and Sonic Mega Collection. So I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to play like. Sonic. There's another one that comes slightly under the horror, well, not slightly under the horror genre, it is under the horror genre. I don't know if it has anything to do with like the Deception games or not. It looks like it plays really similar to them, so it might be the first one, it might be something completely different. But it piqued my interest, and it was £4. It was Trapped. So if it plays like the Deception games, I enjoyed Deception 4, I think it is, on the PS4. So give that a shot. This is another cheap 50p pickup. Love a bit of Tetris, so Tetris Worlds. I might have showed these, I can't remember. Yeah, but I came across for £1. Copy of Beautiful Joe. And this just looked bad, so I grabbed it. International Superstar Cards. That was at the same time as Beautiful Joe and Tetris. I ordered some stuff off the internet, and I think they sent me the wrong stuff, then sent me the games I wanted. So somehow I ended up with 2 really random games. This one's some Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network game. Never heard of it. The Secret Saturdays Beasts of the Fifth Son. Not tried it yet. Anyone know anything about that? And luckily I didn't mind this one turning up because it goes under my horror collection I'm trying to finish for the PS2, but didn't order it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chaos Bleeds. It's a bit weird. The 2 games I was supposed to get with that was, well, this next one I'm going to show, and I can't remember which one the other one was. Oh well. And this turned up, which is what I did order. It's still sealed. I keep saying I haven't played any of the Shin Megami Tensei games, but I want to get into them and have give them a shot. This was £10 sealed, I think it was. Lucifer's cool. The only Shin Megami Tensei game I've actually played is Persona 4, which I really enjoyed, so I have to see what that's like when I get round to it. Been playing Layers of Fear at the moment, just finished playthrough of that. I actually really enjoyed that game. So, well, there was one really random thing to go with my Ghostbusters collections of things. Found this in a charity shop. It's the Ghosts from Our Past. That's the book basically from the new Ghostbusters movie. I just thought it was a bit weird for £1. Why not add it to the collection? Likelihood of reading it very low, but never mind. But yeah, that's everything. It's taken me so long to do a video because I've got a new dog, looking after him. That's pretty much it. I had to buy a new car. That was because mine died. So yeah, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, have fun, people. Let me know if you've played any of these or any of them any good. Because I'm still working through the last lot of pickups I got. So I'm usually a couple videos behind on what I'm actually playing. So I've always got something to play and something to do. Right, anyway, have fun. Bye.